myself, and I'd say there's only once, I think, in my lifetime, and I can swear to that I heard them disagreeing over anything. And that was the time it was mentioned there, I think, in that quiz, the time he had this pain. He was 3 years of age, and he went down to hospital. He was down there for a couple of days, and Rita, being the good mother she was, she went down to mind him. And every now and again, Francis said, twisting and turning and groaning, and Rita putting her hand and rubbing, and she'd say, "Have you the little pain again, Francis?" And Francis would say, "No, Mammy, no, there's a big pain." And so it turned out to be a big pain. He had a burst appendicitis. You know, Francis, he's one fella, I suppose, if you want something done, and ask Francis, he'll never say no. If one of these fellas, I think, they find it very difficult to say no. So, for that time, I think you've done anything we ever asked you to do anyhow. And the other thing, I suppose, there's no harm either, I suppose, but he finds it very difficult to become second best in anything. You know, it don't go down well with him. So, I'd say that built his character quite a lot. Other thing now that's strange, and a lot of you probably don't even realise it happened. About 1.5 years ago, Francis decided to grow a beard. And we all wonder, like, why he was growing the beard for. You know, I have proof that he's in a photograph, anyway, I doubt me. But he grew this beard for about 6 weeks. He looked at fierce looking. I tell you, the only way I could describe him would be, did anybody ever see a kind of a foxy hedgehog? Marie, thanks for standing by me. You didn't run anyway, did you? So I think that's all I have to say now. Except just one thing that was brushed that Francis mentioned. You know, on an occasion like this, I think we'd all love to have 2 people here today in person. I know they're here with us in spirit, and that's Francis' sister, Anne-Marie, and his cousin, Claire. So we'd just like you to have a talk for them. Yeah. With that now, I'll say thanks very much and enjoy the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to thank Francis there for the kind words earlier. I called the best man today, but I don't think anyone pays too much attention to me. The bride looks fabulous there, and Francis himself scrubs up well. No, just going back to when the three, myself, Paddy there, and Francis were small, we were all landed into the 1 bedroom. Paddy was in a single bed, I had a double bed, and Francis was through in beside me. So he had this line that you couldn't cross in the bed. So I'm sure that continued on with Parade. But you're okay now, Paul. In Lambina and Kilkenny, as you all know, and price of milk wasn't too bad like when he started. It's gone downhill ever since. So we won't go blaming him just yet anyway. So I was having to, then sure we done a lot of hurling together and stuff, and sure we got beaten in a few county finals there back a good few years ago, so sure, the lads were missing there. Dennis Kent and a few of them said, lads, I think the only hope we have now is go for a bit of breeding, like. And so sure, we were only messing, but Bob took it to heart anyway, and he went off to the Rocky Kenny girl. So, came up with Mairead anyway, and lads were wondering like, where she was from and stuff, and said Tullover, and just some advice said, just probably going to go a bit further than Tullover. When we got to know her then, and we were very happy enough, like, and she was first cousin there to Jazz and Paddy. Jesus said, lads, she won't be too bad then, like, you could chance her arm for that one. So, I know we were very happy with Mairead, and she's joining the Desperate Housewives now on Hysteria Lane there in Cushion some girls there know what that's about. Geraldine there, my own wife, and Angela and them. So, anyway, that's that. So, I'd like to welcome Mairead into the O'Brien family anyway. She's my first sister-in-law, and she's the third Mrs. O'Brien now on the road. So, then, so that's that. I suppose going back to Francis there now, again, I suppose we've done a good bit of trucking around there to get our hurling and stuff, and he won a minor championship was the first thing he won, and then he went on, that mentioned there, he captained us to an intermediate final. That was a great day we had. So, you know, also, there's a bit of farming with me in his spare time, maybe not as much lately, but wouldn't blame him for that. And it's nice to have a good brother like living so close to you, and you know, you might be able to do the milking, maybe not eat Sunday evening from the so, I'm not really going to say too much more. I'm a bit nervous here, so I think I'll propose the toast there. So please all stand and raise your glasses, and I wish good luck, good health, and happiness always to Francis and Mairead.